We often think of Roman emperors as stern figures in marble statues or powerful commanders leading legions. But what happened behind the closed doors of the imperial palace? What secrets did they hide beneath their purple togas? Well, let's just say it's more scandalous and bizarre than you could ever imagine. Today we're pulling back the curtain on the shocking private lives of Rome's most powerful men. Let's start with Tiberius. After a celebrated military career, he became emperor. But the pressure of rule seemed to change him. He retreated to the island of Capri, leaving Rome to be governed by his ruthless aide Sejanus. But what was Tiberius doing on Capri? Ancient historians like Suetonius paint a picture of a secluded villa, dedicated to unspeakable debauchery. While some of these accounts might be exaggerated for political reasons, they reveal a deep-seated paranoia and a retreat from public life that left the empire vulnerable. His private life, whether fact or fiction, became a symbol of his failed leadership. Then there's Caligula. His name alone conjures images of madness. He was known for his extravagant spending, but his personal obsessions were even stranger. It's famously said that he loved his horse, Incitatus, so much that he gave him a marble stable, a jeweled collar, and even planned to make him a consul, an official of the Roman government. This wasn't just a quirky love for an animal. It was a demonstration of his absolute power. He was essentially telling the Roman elite that his horse was more important than they were. His private whims had very public and very terrifying consequences. And we can't forget Elagabalus. He was a teenage priest from Syria who was unexpectedly thrust onto the throne. He brought his sun god, also named Elagabalus, to Rome and tried to force everyone to worship him above Jupiter. But his private life was just as revolutionary. He famously defied all Roman gender norms, often appearing in public wearing makeup, wigs, and silk robes. He even reportedly asked his physicians if they could perform a surgical procedure that would physically change him. In a society with rigid ideas about masculinity, especially for an emperor, Elagabalus's personal identity was a radical act that completely shocked the Roman establishment and ultimately led to his downfall. From secluded island villas to horse-loving tyrants and emperors who challenged the very notion of gender, the private lives of Roman emperors show us that the men behind the titles were complex, often deeply troubled, and far from the perfect figures we see in stone. Their personal obsessions and secret scandals weren't just gossip, they shaped the destiny of one of history's greatest empires. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this dive into history fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more untold stories. See you in the next video.